Welcome back, my super savers. And if you're new here, welcome. If you like saving 60, no, 70, no, 80, no, 90, I'm just kidding. If you like saving 60, 70, 80, 90% off, then this is your channel. I'm all about the bargains. I'm all about the low, low, low prices for you and me, of course. Anyway, let's get right into this video. Hey, I got a bunch of basics at below affordable prices, like I just mentioned, and these parachute pants. How do we feel about parachute pants in general? How do we feel about jeans? Like, this is my first pair of parachute pants that I've ever owned. And look, they come wide at the bottom. They go out. I guess that's what the name of the jeans are, parachute jeans, right? And they're pretty much tapered in at the top, and then they kind of, flare out into this parachute pants leg. See? And it's an unfinished bottom as well, okay? And the good part, these are from Target. I believe this is their brand, Good Threads. And the good part about this, I bought these at Burlington for $8.99. So I figured, why not just stop playing games like Summer Walker and just, girl, buy your first pair of parachute pants, okay? And just move on with your life. So I did. And, the price was right, as we already know. The price was on point, it was on that, all that yummy stuff, right? $8.99. And look, H&M, like, I know you guys, since Zara has come out, everybody's been sleeping on H&M, but hey, H&M is still got some fire pieces. I mean, I've seen some new collabs with H&M, and hey, I have been with H&M from day one, and I have to admit, I don't know about you guys, but I did fall off. I didn't jump off the cliff, but I did fall off for a minute. But look, your girl was back, and I was up in there too. And at these prices, why wouldn't I be in there? Look, $4 for these basic tees, and this came with two, and this was $4. Okay, tell me why you guys aren't shopping at H&M because Zara moved around the corner. What? I don't know. But anyway, look, Walmart has these basic ribbed tees, and look, I mean, they're not shabby. $3. $3. I just got this one in white. They do have other colors. I probably will be making my way back there. I will sneak back there and then sneak leave again until something else comes out and catch my eye at Walmart. Okay, and we got some more goodies up in the bag. I picked up these other just basic tees. Now, when I say basic tees, I'm not saying that, oh, they're boring and blah, blah, blah. We're just talking about your basic tee for like when you need to just, your go-to t-shirt. I just need a cream shirt, or I just need a white shirt. And maybe I need a black one or a gray one, or whatever, suits you, right? But look, at $3, I mean, come on, be so for real. Like, I'm always going to get an extra large or a large because I like my stuff to be oversized. And then if I want to try it, I can. If not, I won't. Look, it's just an oversized cream shirt. You can tie this up in the back, whatever, do what you want to do with it. But hey, at $3, I'm here for the basic t-shirts. And especially if they're not the t-shirt, they're, the brand name shirts, so why not? Okay, and then I picked up this one. This one was also $3, and it's from H&M as well. Divided. So look, it's a white shirt. It's a white oversized shirt at $3. And like I said, hey, what did that cost me? That was $10 for what? 4 basic tees, right? And then I also picked up. Now I know what y'all saying, Zara. I did a little short on how to shop the clearance section. I saw these at Marshall's. I did not get these at Zara. I've been in there and I've been patrolling the perimeter at Zara. But hey, I'm waiting to pop out when, they just have what I know they're going to have for me in there. I just know it. I can just feel it because why? I'm magnetic, and I know that when I go there, it's gonna hit different. I just know it is. But right now they're at 40% off. they're chill. They're at 40% off. And I have seen a few pieces, and you know, I will buy some stuff. Like if I like something, if I like something, it's a no-brainer. I'm gonna get it. However, like I said, I do not hoard things. I will not teach you how to hoard things. I mean, I will swap stuff out and I will go re-up or repurchase something in a more stylish, way or piece or whatever, but I will not hoard anything. And neither will I teach you all how to hoard anything, because anything I'm sharing with you on this channel how not to hoard anything. And on that clearance video, if you go watch that short on, I will show you how to shop the clearance section. You will not hoard things like this. Like, I didn't have any gray socks like this, and I had given away, like, keep in mind, if you've been following me thus far on this channel, I do give away a lot of my clothing, accessories. I give away a lot of things to secondhand stores, domestic violence, thrift stores. So I'm not storing up anything over here, okay? I'm not hoarding anything, because I don't do that. Been there, done that, not doing that ever again. But look, I found these in Marshall's, and they were only $1.50. And like I said, I just gotten rid of a lot of, slightly gently used items. So I said, okay, I'll get these. They were soft, and they're more casual, business casual, for those business, moments. And that's why I picked these up. But they're $1.50. But I'm just letting you guys know, I'm not gonna hoard anything over here. And I also gave away a lot of sweaters. And look, this is a nice brand, and I like a good mock neck sweatshirt. And it's by Celebrity Pink. You guys have seen this brand in TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I don't know about Ross, per se. But look, it looks like it's faded, but it's actually not. Look, it is a mock. It's a mock neck, and the sleeves are like this. It's very super soft, and it's almost like a crop, giving a crop vibe, but not quite there. And I don't know, I got this at Didi's, which is the sister store to, you guys said it right, Ross, once again. And look, this was only $3.99. Now, it doesn't have the original price on here, but the girl that's wearing it she sure looks cool as hell. So I figured I just get the shirt. I like this sweater. I'm going to wear this, and I'm a neutral girly, and this kind of blends in. It's not a pastel color, but it's gonna fit right in. It looks like a faded blue shirt or whatever, but when we get through with it, it's gonna be everything. And I also picked up this item from Didi's. Now, this is why I say what I say. I found this shirt. I didn't find this in the women's. Nope. You found it in the no, I did not find it in the juniors. Okay, I don't even shop in the juniors no more, because you know why? All the name brands are not in the junior section. They are in the ladies and the women's section. If you go to TJ Maxx, Marshall, Ross, Brother, all the designer pants and clothes, they're not in the juniors. And I know you guys are thinking like, I don't want nobody to see me shopping up in the grandma section, and I don't. Okay, I don't need nobody to see me shop. No. I get you guys. I'm totally here. Totally coherent. Look, I used to be that way. Like, I don't have time for granny vibes. I'm not going to the ladies and the women's. I am not there yet. When I get 70 and 80, I'll be over there, okay? You can meet me over there, okay? When I started learning and knowing what I know now, all the designer clothes are in the ladies and the women's. But then you see, because of that stereotype, I see, seniors and, more mature women over there going to the junior section. And I'm like, all the best clothes and the designer clothes are over in your section. You're getting a bunch of no names in the junior sections at Ross, at TJ Maxx, at Marshall's. There's a bunch of no names over there, okay? If you are all about the brands, about the designer, and I know it's not all about that. However, you make the clothing. You are the model. And you don't have to be a supermodel. You are the model. You become a model. You guys don't realize this. You become a model when you embody these clothes, when you put these clothes on. And you all know, you know very well what I'm talking about, because I've been there, I've done it. When you put on something and you looking cute as hell and you're like, can't no, you know, what's that old MC Hammer song? And I heard, can't touch this. That's what you're giving, like, can't touch this. Mm-mm. You know, back up. Mm-mm. The VIP section. No, you can't sit with us. Mm-mm. Cool kids over here. We all have been there, and we're still being there every time we put on something. Like, we just transform into this like character, like bam, like you just pop out. Who is she? Who is he? Where did he or she come from? Okay, ladies and gents, all the sales are in the women and ladies section. All the designer clothes are there. And they're just sitting around doodling their fingers on their iPads and on their phones, and they're saying, where's everybody at? I invited them to the party. Why they ain't here? Don't worry about that though. I'm putting you guys on now. Go to the ladies and women's section. And if you don't see nothing there, I shopped the whole store, okay? On $1. I found this shirt in the boys section at Didi's. You can't tell me this is not fire. This is a brown shirt. And now the name, I don't know. I can't tell this name from, you know, French fries. But look, it looks nice and clean. So you guys are going to think that, oh, it's a designer item. But in actuality, it's actually not a designer item, okay? But look, let's keep it moving. I went a few steps down for myself, okay? And I picked up these pants, which were $5.49. And look, some yoga pants by BSP, okay? UPS, I don't know, brown, whatever. But look, it's a whole fit, or not. I can wear this with some jeans, whatever. Get out. Start shopping these sections. Don't just give up. Don't just go to one section like, oh, they ain't had nothing in the juniors, and I'm, you know, Ronnie, Bob, Ricky, and Mike, I'm out of here. You better get over there and look. Let your eyes see, because everything is over there, okay? So don't just give up. Shop the other sections too. So until next time, okay, my super savers, I'll see you guys in the next video, and go to the other sections, okay? Go.